So this video is going to go over a few important parts from the beginning of the tissue injury and repair lecture. Be sure you take a look at this table that's in Chapter 5 in your textbook as well as on these slides, and familiarize yourself with the terminology here. We discussed the differences between primary injuries and secondary injuries. Be sure you are familiar with the differences of those two. We talked about damage to articular cartilage, and that can be from degeneration or osteoarthritis, which can either be primary, which there is no known cause of that type of osteoarthritis, or secondary, which secondary is a result of a trauma or a fracture or something to the bone later on, or inflammation, which is rheumatoid arthritis. So be sure that you know the differences between primary and secondary osteoarthritis, and that rheumatoid arthritis is an inflammatory process. You should also be aware of how ligament injuries are graded, the first through third degree grades, and what those mean. I also think it is fair to expect that you understand the differences between tendonitis, tenosynovitis, and tendinosis. You should also understand what Wolff's Law is and what that means. And Wolff's Law is that bone will remodel and become stronger if a load increases on that bone, or the bone will become weaker as the load decreases. So healthy bone adapts to the load that is applied. And you should also understand the differences in the grades of muscle strain. Also 1 through 3, similar to sprain, but we're talking about muscle strains versus ligament sprains.